So look at that entry, guys. I opened this position, just some positions yesterday on crash 1000. That's because I spotted on the higher time frame that price will be dropping for a long time. Okay, because we if we check on the higher time frame, okay, before I bring up the indicators, guys, before let's check the higher time frame why I took this trade. Okay, now on the higher time frame, I realized that okay, let's even check the daily. On the daily, I realized that we have so many imbalances. You can see it's still spiking down. We have the imbalance here. You can see we have all green candles up to this level here, and I believe price will be coming back to fill the cap. Okay, at least to drop down to this level here. Okay, so that's why I decided to sell at this point. That's one reason. And this is a key resistance level. If you check on the daily time frame, if I go back like this, okay, if I backtest like this, you can see price has been respecting this zone, that zone over time. Okay, so I'm expecting price to drop even below this level that it is now. Okay, so yeah, you can see price has been reversing around this point even on the daily time frame. So that's a very strong level. That's a key zone on our chart. Okay, the higher the time frame, the stronger your analysis. If you base analysis on a very higher time frame, like the daily, the 4 hours, the 1 hour time frame, those time frames, trust me, your analysis will be really reliable. Do you understand? Because those levels are really strong. Okay, even when price want to break that level, it will give you a reason or an opportunity for it to either close out or make just take any decision at all. So yeah, I'm expecting price to drop back to this level here, around this level here. Let me drop this to this point here, or let's say we shouldn't be very greedy to this point here. So it will fill up this space here. This space here, we have all green candles. It will definitely come back in future whenever you have space like this where you don't have price consolidating around that level. That means price most times comes back to fill that space. Do you understand that empty space, like what happened here? Okay, this one there's no space here because we have a structure here and we have another structure here. I can't explain all this here, guys. You need to enroll for our mentorship program so as to learn all this. Okay, yeah, I can't explain everything here because I wouldn't like the video to be very long. Okay, yeah, so that is it for daily time frame. Remember, your entry at this point, sorry, we have key resistance level at this point, and we have this big gap here we need to cover in the next 2 or 3 days. Okay, that's why I made the decision to sell at this point down here. That's for daily time frame. Then for when you move down to 4 hours, these 4 hours, okay, and you can see on the 4 hours time frame, the first reason I took the trade was I saw this rejection here. I saw the first rejection here, the first doji candle you're seeing at that point. I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom in. Yeah, yeah, the first um doji we have here, this green doji we have here, the first doji, sorry guys. Okay, so this first doji candlestick we have here, you can see that small candlestick, which is that green candlestick there, small doji there, was the first reason. But then I realized that the price was still pushing to the upside, right? So I had to wait for um, to see if sellers will see what I'm seeing and jump into the market and start dragging the price down. Okay, so at some point price started going above the previous doji candlestick. It was going up above the doji candlestick, so I decided to wait to see um, um, some bullish rejections, okay, and to tell me that we don't longer have bullish momentum in the market, so that I'll quickly take advantage. So you can see what happened. Price dropped, started spiking down. Let's check on the lower time frame. Price started spiking down. Okay, so after here, price started going up and spiked down and printed this doji candlestick, red doji. So most times when you see a red doji at key resistance level, it tells that price is likely going to drop back again. Remember, so we have so many confirmations. Even if you have your indicators, I'll bring up the indicators. Okay, even when you have your indicators, there are some things you need to put in place so as to know when price will drop. You need to follow the market, the price action as well. Okay, because if you just depend, if it's just 100% dependent on the indicators, trust me, you'll be losing it. That's why you see some people be like, uh, hello, sir, you made so much profit, you've been catching spikes. How come my own is not working? That's because you just believe that once you have your indicators, you're making profits. You need to consider all these things. That's what I'm telling you, guys. If you can opt in, like enroll for mentorship, that will really help you. Don't invest in this market without having the right knowledge. Okay, that's why we are here to support you guys. Okay, I'm here to support you, to show you, to tell you what to do. Okay, from my own experience. So here after this candlestick here, I know that price will be dropping, so I could not take the trade at this point. I don't even see, and I realized I saw when it has spiked already down to this level. So what I waited for a retest for price to pull back to this resistance level, um, then um, start dropping again for me to sell. Right. So you can see it has broken this support here, this tiny support here. If I go on the lower time frame, yeah, let's check the 30 minutes time frame. Okay, 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, this is kind of to me a zone. This is a zone somehow to me. Okay, so I realized the price has broken that zone to the downside. Then if it's pulling back, it will want to start dropping again. So I waited for the pullback. Okay, luckily price started going up again to this resistance level. So when I saw price started spiking, I knew that it might, because this is supply zone. So decided to open a position at that point. Okay, I opened a position at this point, and I was waiting for price to, if price goes above this resistance level here, maybe I might have closed. Okay, but then so much time God, it did not go above the line, the resistance line. So yeah, we're running good profits, as you can see. I've been holding these positions, this position since yesterday, and I'm still expecting more. You can see what is happening now. It has broken this support again. It will be dropping again. So my advice to you guys would be, you must know, at least have that knowledge. You must know your price action somehow before you start using these indicators. Okay, yeah. So, and you need to know your zones. You need to know your zones. Like you see these lines I'm having here, those red lines, those are my zones. And when price gets those zones, they will react. They will either spike or price start pulling from that level. See what happened here after price was spiking down to this point, it reversed at this very zone back to this level and started dropping again from that zone. So you need to know how to identify those support and resistance zones, like to know those zones on your chart. Okay, so after doing all those stuffs, that's when now we are in a strong downtrend. Saying this alone tells you we are in a strong downtrend. So if you bring your indicators and start selling whenever price pull up to over bot level and you sell, you make good profits. That is how to know the market direction. That is how to know that price is actually trending to a particular direction. Do you understand? Yeah. From there, you take advantage of that. Whenever price pull, like what happened here, pull from here to this level here to yours over bot level, you sell, pull again, the same thing on with boom. Okay, so yeah, so let me bring up the indicator and also tell you the settings and everything. Okay, so in these indicators here, we've used these indicators before, but then I didn't have enough time to explain um, the way I'm explaining now for you guys, because some people will be coming, some people are making good profit with it because they know price action somehow, but some people are not making good profit because those ones doesn't know how to apply price action. So yeah, let's move to 1 minute time frame. So this strategy here is for boom and crash, just to catch spikes on boom and crash, right? Then you must use 1 minute time frame. When you're about to catch the spikes, you're using 1 minute time frame to catch the spike, and the zoom level will be the third zoom level. This is zoom level 1, 2, and 3. Then the positioning, how you position your screen. Yes, a lot of people, you guys been asking me what's the screen positioning, if it's to the right hand side or to the left or to the middle. You need to push it back to the left side, like just to the left side, okay, just like this, and is good, right? Then whenever price gets to your levels, once you push it like this, whenever price gets your levels, you short it or you buy it, okay. Yeah, and also remember that you must move to at least 15 minutes time frame to find those zones. Like here, this is a zone here, this is a zone here. You can see price pull back from this level before breaking, then came back to this level to to retest that level, then spike. So this is a zone. In future, price might come back to this level again. So that's how you know your zone. Then you bring your horizontal line, you place it right there. Okay, in case price comes back to that level tomorrow, it's gonna spike since we are in a downtrend. The same thing here, you can see price broke this level here, bounced off from this level to this point, then came back, break that level, then retest it. That is a zone 2. What you need to do, you bring your line to that level. Okay, so now you need to confirm your these zones and the indicators must align. Okay, the zones and your indicators must align. If your zones and indicator doesn't say the same thing, then you don't take the trade. What do I mean? When price gets to this level here, okay, you can see here we have the indicators at the overbought level, and we have price at this zone level here. So it makes more sense for you to sell at this point, to short at this point, to open a sell position at this point, because we have the two confirmations. Okay, then coupled with the fact that this is a downtrend, okay, you make good profit. That is how to use indicators. You don't just use indicators because you have your indicators on your charts. You must define all those things. You must know how to do a little bit of price action analysis. Okay, it's not hard, it's really simple. Yeah, so now the settings before I show you how to buy and sell this with this indicator, this strategy. Okay, so we have 3 indicators on this chart. We have the, please kindly screenshots them. We have the RSI, we have the Chimoku, and we have moving average. The first thing you need to add will be relative strength index. First thing, which is the period is 14, apply to close, style is for pixel, and the colors there is black. You can use any color depending on your background. If you're using white, if you're using black background, then you choose white, okay, or any other color that will be, so you'll be able to see your indicator, right? Then the levels are, we have 95, we have 90, we have 10, and we have 5. You can screenshot them. You go back and click on done. Then Ichimoku, we have Tenken Sen 6, Kijun Sen 6, Senkun Span B is 52. Then here you must click here and fill that space, that box. Tenken Sen is 1 pixel and the color is green. Kijun Sen is 1 pixel and the color is white. You can use black if you're using white background. Up Kumu is blue, down Kumu is red. Chuku Span 1 pixel, white. Okay, you click on done. You go back again to add your MA. The period is 40, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close. Yeah, the pixel is 3 and the color is blue. You click on done, screenshot, guys. Now, after doing your analysis on the 15 minutes time frame, after identifying those zones on the 15 minutes time frame, okay, what you need to do again will be go down to 1 minute time frame when you're about to catch the spike. The 1 minute time frame, you wait for price to get to a level like this for crash. You push from down to the level like this for crash. You sell at this very point. It will spike. It will spike. It will definitely spike. Okay, so let's just see. Yeah, to spike. The same thing here. You can see it spike at this level. Though we didn't have the same confirmation here. We do not have the same confirmation. Price will not get to the overbought level, so you cannot take this kind of trade, because even if the spike comes, it might be very short. Okay. Okay, you can see our entry. You can see our entry. You can see the 2 confirmations. we have this price at this overbought level here, and also have price at this zone. So that's why I opened a position at this point, because I know that it's my spike has gotten to this zone, this area now. Whenever it gets to this level here, supply level here, it can spike and start doing anything at all. So you need to start opening a position at below before it gets to that point. Do you understand? And before then, our MA, that's the job of this MA. The MA has was at the overbought level. It has touched the line already, the level 90 already, and I knew that it would be spiking, it would be dropping from that point. Okay, if you go back, it's still the same thing. You see the spike happening at this very point, the same thing here. So this strategy, guys, this is the best, this is the bomb. You cannot lose with this strategy. Trust me. You can share this video with your friends. Okay, share with your friends. Subscribe to this channel, comment on this very video, and don't forget to join our free Telegram channel. It's very important, okay, for updates and some other stuff that are coming up, right? We are working on some stuff like that. Okay, so whenever price get to that point, it spikes, and the spikes is always long, very deep spikes, right? Yeah, the same thing here. So if you want to backtest this strategy, you see that it's really accurate. At 95 level, the spike happened. So we've been running for this since yesterday for over 16 hours, and we are still expecting price to drop more. You will see when price get to this level again, to the overbought level, it will spike. Maybe around this level it will spike, because yeah, that's how it is. Then inside here, the indicator window one, you see when you see when price is going up, and you see this Ichimoku blue, all blue. When you see it all blue, you know that price is still going up. But if it shows like this, if it shows like this, when price is going up and it's still showing red like this, price is going up to this overbought level, and it's still showing red like what you have here. Do you understand? Like what you have here. Even when your Ichimoku and even when your MA and your RSI is at the overbought level, please don't sell, because you can see the Ichimoku is the confirmation. It's still showing red to this overbought level. Okay, showing red to the overbought level. You cannot sell at that point, because if you sell at that point, it will not spike. It will not spike. Even the spike, it's very short. So you can it makes more sense when it shows blue from down to the upside like this, and it will start spiking very well. Please take note of that. It's very important. If you don't understand, tell me to explain. Check the description area, join the free Telegram channel, then chat me up. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Okay, now look at this. Price was coming from down to the upside, and it's blue. You can see it's blue. Then after it started spiking, it started showing red. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I think this video is long. It's very long, and maybe we need to drop another video on this very strategy to explain more for you guys to understand what I mean. Yeah, you can look at this. Ichimoku is all blue to this very overbought level, and it has a spike in this. That is when it started showing this red. Okay, so that shows that we are in, like, that's overbought, should I say. Then at that point you start dropping again. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, please. We really need your support. So many stuff, we have so many things we are working on, so I wouldn't like you guys to miss out on anything. Just make sure that you subscribe to this channel and join the free Telegram channel. Make sure that you have proper knowledge about this stuff we are doing here. You need to know how to analyze the market somehow. At least a bit of price action knowledge is very important. So I can be your mentor, but if you're not convinced, you don't think I can mentor, you can join any other platform, another academy. But trust me, there are a lot of scammers down here. Okay, so when you're giving money to somebody, you must be certain, you must be sure that you know this person, and this person will give you the value you are looking for. Okay, that'll be all, guys. I love you guys. It's your mentor, Etiforex. Bye bye.